What's going on, guys? Zephyrnix here, and let me ask you something. Is it me, or do people no longer know how to troll? It has come to my attention that a lot of people seem to think they've kind of confused trolling with something else. It's like these people seem to think that talking about someone's mother, talking about someone's, family members, that's trolling. That's not trolling. That's being a dick. The easiest way to troll is always to go ahead and spit that truth. And to go ahead and get people to constantly come at you, to constantly go ahead and do it, to constantly dance for you, basically. And people don't seem to get that. It's not about talking about someone, someone's family, something like that. That's easy. That's called being a second grader. Your mama's so fat, That's called being a second grader. Let me go ahead and show you how to really troll. So I went ahead and I saw this video here from Broken Games, and it was called PS4 are more satisfied than Xbox One owners. Now keep in mind, he basically saw a poll that GameStop of all people did, and he literally just followed and decided to go ahead and mention it. Now, of course, he put his damage controls in the description, as Broken Games is known to do. But check this out. Let's go ahead and show you how to really go and troll someone. So what you do is, first and foremost, you go and spit that truth. So I simply said, the sad thing is, when it comes to PlayStation, no matter how half-assed the console is, Sony fans will eat that shit up and enjoy it. Sony fans equal the salad tossers of the gaming industry. So what happened was is, needless to say, people started flocking. I mean, there's a lot of comments here. This one's going, how was the system half-assed? The Wii U? Well, nobody's talking about the Wii U. But you know what? They got to go ahead and find some defense in it. He mentions the Wii U. Well, the Wii U is half-assed. It's missing standard features like party chat, online multiplayer, and achievements, which achievements is meh. It's funny how people don't care about these actual features up until someone else don't have these features, or until you actually have these features, and then you really give a damn. But anyway, moving on. He says, and look how shit the launch lineup was for that. Laughing out loud. Nintendo launch and a copy and paste Mario game. Okay, I see what you mean. And it's funny too because, dude, the Wii U launch was actually better than the PlayStation launch, dude. I'm just saying, at least it has some decent, I would say great, but I'm saying some decent retail games. You have no decent retail games on your PlayStation 4 at all. Your best game is, in fact, an indie game, which is a copy and paste of an old Atari 2600 Defender game. Honestly, and not to say it's a bad game. It's not. It said Defender's a bad game. They're both great games, but nonetheless, it is what it is. So, I said this. I said agreed. The Wii U is half-assed in terms of standard features. Copy and paste Mario, perhaps, but either way, PlayStation has no real AAA titles. And I said that, and I go ahead and definitely put it down for him. I said, dude, even your controller went from lasting 10 hours on a PlayStation 3 to only 6 hours on the PlayStation 4. How the fuck do you do something like that? Seriously, I don't get that. Anyway, moving on. And it just keeps on going, right? So, they got to defend again, and it's Icy Mario came into the play here, too, and Icy Mario jumped in. He was like, a lot of shooters are copy and paste. I don't know why people get on the Mario games for being the same. He's got a good point. He really does got a good point. People want to talk about how Mario is copy and paste. Go take a look at your first-person shooters. Go take a look at some of your current generation games, such as God of War, such as Uncharted. Those are copy and pastes of a lot of different games, and it's like, hey, I'm just saying. So, Max Star Fox says, well, what features did they copy and paste from Xbox? It's funny too because he says something later on, and I'm gonna get him. But hold on. I said I mentioned someone. Shadowfall is also a copy and paste of a game as well. So there's that. Good point to Icy Mario said right there. So I replied to Mac Star Fox and I said, Killzone is a copy and paste of multiple first-person shooters, including Halo. Copy and paste features from Xbox include cross-game chat, party chat, video chat, and many other features that started on the Xbox and was copied over to the PlayStation. No big deal, but when people praise the systems for lack of innovation, it's kind of sad. It actually is, that's what we're talking about. This is how you troll, ladies and gentlemen. You keep them dancing and you spit that truth. You spit that truth, and they will always dance like puppets. Okay? So, I see Mario's yes and said, yeah, and if you're following, he meant following, a series, no matter what it is, of a game, those games are copy and paste of games before it. So I really don't understand what this whole Mario copy and paste crap is. I was like, agreed. You know, he's got a good point. It actually makes no sense at all. And as I said in here, it's a useless desire to try and make one console look better than another. It really is. It really is. I don't understand why you guys continuously do it. It is a faltering thing, you know. I don't understand why you guys do it. Anyway, so Max Star Fox comes again and says Killzone is nothing like Halo. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? If you actually look in Killzone, I think it's 3. I think it is. Killzone 3 actually has the same exact control scheme. It allows you to choose the same exact control scheme as Halo does. That's number one. You know, trust me, I played Killzone. It is Halo, okay, for the most part. It is Sony's answer to Halo. You know? So I'm not convinced. Oh my god, are you serious? So I'm not convinced that you actually played it right, because I'd never done a video before where I actually was on there actually playing the game. Remember that one? I'm saying, I was actually there playing the game. There was even a PlayStation fan out there who made mention of me playing the game. If you look on my what is it, the PlayStation Network profile, it'll show you Killzone. So what are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. And these PlayStation fans, they'll go ahead and make any assumption that you need, that they need rather, to go ahead and try to win again when they feel like someone is trying to attack their console. That's what it is. They will make any assumption when they can simply do research very quickly and find out if I play Killzone or not, which by the way I have, but you know, they can't go ahead and make that thing because they apparently just want to make assumptions. Oh, it gets deeper than that too. I'm pretty sure cross game chat was a thing on the PC before. Oh, now we're bringing up PCs. Oh, see, it's funny because back in the day, see, it was like, oh, don't bring up PC. You remember now people only bring up PC when they have to go ahead and damage control against the Xbox. Remember that? Remember that? I hate to break it to you, but do you realize that PC mostly consists of Windows, which is made by Microsoft, and so is the Xbox. So why would you bring up the PC when technically that's Microsoft as well? I'm just saying. But moving on here, PlayStation 3 had video chat before the Xbox did. Oh, really? Really? Hold on. So we can talk about the PC for the Xbox, but didn't PC have video chat before the PlayStation did? Notice the hypocrisy. I love this shit. This is why I have so much fun trolling. I just wanted to do this like one troll thing just to have some fun to show you guys the hypocrisy of these guys, and they don't even realize it. Oh my god. And those features, for the most part, are not innovative to gaming in either way. Not a gamer confirmed. Because are you serious, dude? Have you ever tried to go ahead and play a multiplayer game without the ability to communicate versus the ability to communicate? Are you serious? Have you tried to go ahead and play, Resident Evil something on the PlayStation 2? It was a multiplayer Resident Evil game on the PlayStation 2, online multiplayer, that did not, I repeat, did not, one more again, did not have the ability to go ahead and communicate, and that shit was ass and crackers. And yet, you telling me that that's not an innovative feature? Are you serious? How stupid can you be? Let's just be honest with it. Let's bring it out there, you know? So, and, oh, interesting. Hold on a second. Where is Broken Games? Hold on a second. Where the hell? Oh, look at Broken Games is removing his shit. Are you serious? Hold on. Now, apparently, Broken Games wants to go ahead and remove his shit. Ain't that some bullshit right there? Exposed, motherfucker! I'm just saying, man. Look at that. Notice how all of a sudden I'm talking to random people now. Broken Games is trying to remove his shit now. You know? I got it, you know. I'm responsible to him. He's trying. Oh, that's a shame, man. That's a shame. Now, hold on a second. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. 12:37. This is at 12:35. So, yeah, he's been removing his shit. You know? Let me finish reading the rest of it, and I'll go ahead and hit the refresh button, and I'll go ahead and see if he's actually there. You know, if any of his stuff is there at the, 3:57? So anyway, we'll go there. Anyway, so, he goes, and all this all this copy and paste talk is bullshit coming from people who have not played the game. It's funny because it wasn't I who actually mentioned copy and paste. It was PlayStation gamers, but you know, they see it as how they want to see it. You know how it is. So if you haven't played the game, now here's the funny thing: if you haven't played the game, he says it's irrelevant. That's actually not true. You can actually tell when a game is pretty much ass by just looking at some of the videos and features. It's pretty easy actually to find out if a game is subpar at best. I mean, some games I will admit that you can't do that, but there's a lot of them. So yeah, trust me, I've done. I love this one. Trust me, I've done my research. Really, dude. Really, dude, how many times have we exposed, let me tell you something, if you actually done your research, you wouldn't be deleting some of your comments right now. Let me put it that way. You know, anyway, I've done my research, and yeah, and like I said, he's kind of exposed before for not doing his research, really. I've done that many times, exposed him for not doing his research. But anyway, moving on. Let's see, most people don't like Killzone. It's funny, I'm talking about his research, but I do, other people, who was it? Angry Joe, for one example, was not really fond of Killzone, and he played it, and he actually live streamed himself playing it. There's other people out there who did not like Killzone, who've actually played a lot of it, and, you know, anyway, most people don't like Killzone, and I'm talking about the multiplayer because it's different. It's not different. It's the same exact bullshit that you get with every other first-person shooter, dude. How is it that you are trying to go ahead and damage control somebody? Oh, it's different. It's unique. It ain't different and unique. It ain't shit. Dude, stop your damage controlling. Anyway, well, I said again, once again, you don't need to play games subpar. I assumed that I didn't really go after him, really. And because of the fact that I assumed that he didn't actually read my first one, he just kind of, he put, actually, this is his second comment. He actually put 2 comments there. But anyway, moving on. And I said, also for the record, I have played Killzone, because in one part, he was like, you haven't played Killzone, or something like that. I forget it. Oh yeah, when he said people haven't played the game. I was like, dude, I played Killzone 1, 2, and 3, and I played 3 before most other PlayStation gamers actually played 3. So what are you talking about? I even put that in one of my videos. You know, like I said, it keeps going on and on and on here. You realize it's hard to find something that now he's starting to go ahead. Now look, watch this. Now I don't expose him. I'm like, dude, I played Killzone. So now he's starting to switch gears. He's like, you realize it's so hard for you to find something to get on the PlayStation about. No, it's not. It really isn't that hard. I'm just saying. And the funny thing about it is that I don't actually do a lot of PlayStation hate videos, but if I was to do them, I could actually do a lot of them. You know, the Xbox as well too. Let me have to bring up the fact that the Xbox out of nowhere, all of a sudden the DRM showed up. I'd like to go ahead and find some news about that shit. But you know, anyway, no, I can come up with a lot of things about the PlayStation, dude. Don't let your fanboyism block your judgment, okay? And make you look dumb, okay? I'm just saying. Moving on. Love this. AAA status don't mean shit. It's funny, because AAA status always meant shit up until you need to use it as a defense mechanism, and all of a sudden now it don't mean shit. Dude, I love this shit, dude. How can I not enjoy myself when people is making, you know, is doing this kind of bullshit like this? Anyway, Black Star is still trying to damage control. Blah blah blah. Right, and that's funny too, because he mentioned the batteries, right? I'm like, right, so it's okay to talk about the batteries for the Xbox, but but if I talk about the batteries for the PlayStation 4, that's taboo? Oh, no, 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 you know? And like I said before, always can bring up that hypocrisy that is with many PlayStation gamers here. PlayStation, this one guy goes, PlayStation says Uncharted, God of War, Killzone, and The Last of Us. These are all good games in their own right. How are any of them copy and paste? Are you serious? Did you really mention Killzone? You know, and I can easily bring them up too. God of War Uncharted is actually a copy and paste of many old 1980s and 1990s adventure series, like what is it, Sapphire or something. I forget that first one was. And of course Indiana Jones. So I mean, you know, there was a lot of them out there where they went ahead and did things like that. You know, same thing with the Mummy. You know, basically like that. Imagine that for a second. You got a guy here who's an adventurer who just so happens to go ahead and shoot these funny one-liners, who all of a sudden gets wrapped up in pussy, and and then all of a sudden goes on this fantastic quest. You know, yeah, dude, that's the storyline for every single movie that I've pretty much mentioned. You know, I'm just saying. God of War. I mean, think about it for a second. Back in those old days, you know, there are many games, many storylines out there where some guy did some bullshit. You know, at the last second, he called upon the he called upon the gods and was like, give me the strength. And all of a sudden, they brought him back, and they brought him back differently, and he did some bullshit. Now he's trying to get revenge against the people who create him that way without taking responsibility for his own actions. Dude, that's the story of Legacy of Kain. You know? Know your games. I mean, it's also like, for a looser extent, the storyline to, what is it called? Nightmare on Elm Street. You know? I can go on forever. My wife just got home, so I won't be going on forever. I can hear the thing open up right now here. And then last but not least, one guy finally says, "Don't feed the troll." Max Star, the one who's been feeding me for a while, said, "Don't feed the troll." So I go, you think they'd be smart to figure it out by now. And last but not least, I haven't even seen this one. That goes for Xbox fans and Nintendo fans as well. I love how people, they got to go ahead and bring everyone in there without taking responsibility. I'm just saying, man, that's how you troll, guys. That is how you troll, by spitting that truth and making them dance like puppets. Let's hit the refresh button real quick. I want to see if they actually, if Broken Games actually deleted his thing here. I really want to find this out. Okay, so it looks like some things are missing. So he did move some of his things, but then he did leave most of his comments. Okay, I'll give him pops on that. But it looks like he deleted some of his comments on there. And of course, well, you better watch your butt, because we outnumber you 3-1. Okay, that's funny. I like that one. At first, I thought you were trolling with your comment, but seeing how you just spammed the comment section and realized that you are actually being serious about... And the I'm sorry, I'm done. This, oh my god. I'm not even gonna read this. I'm done. I don't even need this. The first sentence right there already. I'm done. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. That's how you troll, ladies and gentlemen. Take lessons. You guys have a good night. I'm out. All these fools, they'll do anything.